Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He won the Hank Aaron Award in the American League. That is the best offensive player, and boy, did he put together a season. Power and average, he showed us everything last year.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-0 now. Two and one now to Mookie.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Betts is going to turn for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Barrios, just 24 years of age. He was a supplemental round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that's in there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Buxton racing back, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first at Target Field. It's now 2-0 Boston. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 4 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Sale, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch to contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Betts has a read on it. 1 down. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
The next twin up, C.J. Cron. Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
That is third. No outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 3.
Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope. Another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Here's Brock Holt now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Cron comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and two now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He carries a .310 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. At 2-0. Cruz flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Max Kepler. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Cruz on at first, nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Stepping in, Jonathan Schoop. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7. The third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Just a 1 for 9. First pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Final strike for the Twins. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 2-0 finish today. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale is the winning pitcher of record. Jose Barrios only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs on just 2.